The next one, which we should play, toe wrestling.
Let's just skip on that one. I'm just not. I don't even want to. I actually do not want to know about that one. Like,
well, actually, thank you for asking. It's very simple, really. They go toe to toe. Okay, whatever. You were supposed to. That was funny. You were supposed to laugh. Yo, welcome back to the Heatin podcast, the hottest podcast in the game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, follow, rate, all that good stuff. But again, thank you for tuning in to another episode. Let's get straight into it, bro. Topic of the week. We're doing topic of the weeks now because it's a little more structured, the episodes. Plus, it gives you guys knowing what to actually send in. So if you're not following us on Instagram, make sure to go ahead and follow us on Instagram. That's where we're doing all the topics of the week. And that's where we get all our material from in the episode. So topic of the week this week was sports, personal sports and stuff like that. Before we get into what people submitted, I got a little curious, right? Because something came across my eye about weird sports. Okay. And so I was doing my research about the history. I locked your phone. I always locked it. Why does that make me an idiot? Set your screen a little bit. What you hiding, bro? Why is your screen timer so quick?
There's no such thing as a screen timer.
Do you know what I mean? No, you could change it. That's a setting.
No.
You can't change how long it dims?
No.
Damn, bro. Androids are better, I guess. Bro.
Don't ever say that bullshit
We'll just
again.
cut that part. We'll just cut that part out. But yeah, so I was doing my research on some weird sports. I want to see if you've heard of any of these, okay? And I'll give you an explanation if you need an explanation, okay? The first one I saw, weird sport, it's called chess boxing. Have you ever heard of this before?
So if it's like a checkmate, do I get to just get a clean fucking knockout punch?
No, but I actually, maybe that's part of the rules. But basically, it's a hybrid of it's checkmating opponents and then knocking them out. So basically, the battle consists of 11 rounds in which competitors alternate between playing traditional chess and then boxing. So it's basically, and I could be wrong, sorry to all the chess boxers out there. But yeah, whoever gets the checkmate gets to just knock him out. But I was also thinking in between turns, you get up and just start boxing.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
so you know how there's a timer on the chess thing?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a timer. You finish your turn, then you get up, start boxing for that time.
You get one punch each.
But yeah, so that's a sport. That's a legit sport. I'm not just making this shit up. Could be. I'm not sure. The next one was underwater hockey. Underwater hockey. So this one, it's also known as octopush.
What?
It's played worldwide. It involves two teams trying to push a puck using a stick, kind of like hockey, under a floor of a swimming pool. So, and it actually has its own world championship.
What?
Underwater hockey. I don't understand. Physically, I don't understand how this one works. I don't know how I guess it's a weighted thing, right? So it stays down there. And then you have goggles and you guys submerge. Right. And then I don't. Maybe water polo, but underwater. I don't know. I don't know how this one works. But actually, it has its own world championship. Yeah. So it's legit. I wouldn't play this one.
I don't think I would either.
The next one.
I don't even want to play water polo.
No, exactly. The next one, which we should play, toe wrestling.
Let's just skip on that one. I'm just not. I don't even want to. I actually do not want to know about that one.
Well, actually, thank you for asking. It's very simple, really. They go toe to toe. Okay, whatever. You were supposed to. That was funny. You were supposed to laugh. Anyway, the unusual sport dates back to 1976. Okay.
So is it like thumb wrestling but with toes?
Exactly. Rules are simple though. Two competitors, they interlock their toes and try to pin down the opponent's foot. That sounds pretty fun.
No, it does not. That sounds weird as fuck.
Yeah, but no.
Weird as fuck.
When you were a kid, would you not with your sibling lay down on opposite sides of the bed, put your feet together and do the bicycle?
Yeah.
It's like that, but now you guys are wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do not want to interlock my toes with someone else. Don't even.
There's two more that I saw. Extreme, and this one, bro, this one's a good one. Extreme ironing.
See, when I saw that, I was thinking about what's that one mopping thing? I think it's literally mopping.
That's you're talking about in the Olympics?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was when I saw that. But
no.
Is it literally
No,
it's a literal thing? Ironing.
Extreme sport performance art. Yes, they are called ironists. They go to a remote location and iron their clothes. The difference is they go to really weird places where they iron underwater, hanging from cliffs, while skiing, snowboarding, or even on top of vehicles. So it's like it's literally extreme ironing. Now, I want to pitch something to our mothers, bro.
Oh, no,
If
bro.
They've been ironing since birth, bro.
That's true. That is true.
This might be something that they could do, because my mom is like, I want to get active. Like, she was telling me she wants to golf and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm pitching her the sport. This one's not for us. But the last one is called cheese rolling. Very simple. You roll a big wheel of cheese down a very steep hill, and the first person to get to the bottom wins the cheese. So you like chase the cheese, but you roll.
Are they like the barrels of cheese?
Yeah, the big ones, the big rolly ones. Yeah. So imagine like the tiny little ones and like enlarged.
Yeah.
And you push it down the hill, and then you chase it. The first person down gets to keep the cheese. This sounds very like Amish.
Shit, let's do it, bro.
I don't even like cheese for real like that, but
Hey, put a barrel of smoked Gouda, bro. I am running.
Yeah, so those are the weird sports. I just wanted to pitch those because I'm like, I've never heard this before.
It's so weird. What the fuck?
But it's crazy. And there's probably so many more weird sports, bro. So, anyway, I thought that was a fun way to get into it. But yeah, let's just go ahead into our hotheads and see what people have to say for this one.
Hotheads is a fun segment where the boys dive into the world of online outrage. Each week, they read through the internet's angriest and funniest stories, from food disasters to work problems to everyday frustrations. With their relatable commentary, they'll have you laughing along as they explore the lighter side of anger. Make sure to leave your own hothead stories in the link below to be featured in future episodes.
All right, bro. So the first hotheads we got,
I can't wait to tell mine. Mine actually like
there, bro.
It's a little bit.
And again, please keep leaving all your submissions. Again, this is what makes our episodes fun. So
Yes.
all the submissions, go ahead and leave them for us. But this person says this. My college football coach, okay, good, college sports. My college football coach brought his daughter into our locker room just before kickoff one game. She was a sweet 5-year-old and came in with an iPod and headphones. During our pep talk, he snatched out the headphones and smashed her iPod on the wall. She starts screaming and crying. He tells us that it's all the other team's fault and we have to go out there and make them pay for making her cry. We actually ate that shit up. Opening kickoff, we forced a fumble and scored a touchdown a few plays later. Turns out it was pretty good motivation. We won the game by a touchdown. We were up 21 fairly quick.
What? So like they were all huddled up, and then he goes in the back and he like snatches her shit and he
in front of all of them, slams the iPod, breaks everything, makes his own daughter cry to fuel his team. To be like, the other team did
That's
this.
fucking crazy.
That's some sadistic shit, bro.
That is insane, bro. Genuinely.
They're all going to be cheering. And that kid's just going to be sitting there like, no, bro, what the fuck? What do you do that for? Have you had any crazy coaches at all? Like, any seriously... Because I think coaches have that, you know, like the...
I mean, shit, I did 1,000 yards of bear crawls.
That'll do it. Yeah. I mean, and my coach was which is so crazy because I love my coach. Like, I'm still cool with him to this day. But my coach, he had some... I'll tell you this much, bro. He doesn't head coach anymore. Ever since we left, he gave up the head coaching position. I'll tell you something, bro. His heart has to be in much better condition. Like, the amount of anger that man had when it was sports... Bro. It's like, bro. I mean, I actually worry about their heart.
Like, I actually had a coach. I had a coach like that. I had a coach like that during high school, bro. So he went to surgery a while back because he was missing. He only has 15% of his left nut.
Are you being serious?
I'm being so dead ass. He has only 15% of his left nut. So
wait, can I ask what happened to it?
He got into this like accident where they had to like surgically remove like 85% of it.
Might as well take the whole thing out, bro.
And it caused like some medical issues where like he had like high blood pressure and everything.
Did you guys see it?
No, what the fuck?
I'm just curious. I don't know.
So, yeah, what, bro? Like that man, bro, anger issue. Like he was yelling so bad to the point where like during games he would lose his voice, fucking voice.
What did his testicle have to do with that? I'm confused.
Why did you pressure? Because of him yelling so much. I was
like, did you just want to point that out to me?
Yeah, because he had high blood pressure. So like one of those games, bro, he genuinely had to like sit down for like at least 30 minutes because he yelled so fucking, bro. Like
he's withering away the percent.
He was pissed off with us. I don't remember what it was exactly.
Probably because of you, bro.
We fucked up.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you,
Hey,
bro.
bro,
You seem
fuck
like
you.
someone
Nah,
that
fuck
piss off a
you.
coach.
Fuck you, dickhead.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I was the last person to ever piss off a coach, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's easy when you're in the locker room changing the towels and shit. So, like, yeah, why would you get mad at you?
hey, pull up his highlight for his very last game.
Go ahead, let's hit the next one.
All right. So for this next one, it starts off with, in high school, I was one of the 2 white boys on a football team.
Oh no.
Let me just start prefacing by, this is not my story. This is not me saying this. So please do not be upset with me or do not cancel us for this.
Oh,
During
bro, I
some
already don't
drill
like this.
or another, the other white guy and I were taking a breather next to each other to the side of the main group. The coach, a black guy, yelled out our names and said, if those were hoods instead of helmets, I would think you two were a Klan meeting. You two were having a Klan meeting. Get your asses over here. Needless to say, we moved very quickly.
So they're the only 2 white guys on the team.
2 white guys. Even
That
the
is
coaches
a
were
crazy
black.
thing to say that. Like, and they're in high school?
They're in high school. Low key, bro, we had some like weird. Bro, we got called fruitcakes.
Well, yeah. That makes sense.
No,
I mean,
like,
bro, my coach called us pussies, bro.
No,
like,
no.
It's like, it is what it is.
Oh,
you're
so
gay.
he said the other. No, he said the other word. I'm just.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, it's crazy.
He
'cause
yelled it out loud.
You know
too.
what it is? It's
He goes, you better get your asses over here. Stop fucking playing with yourselves. I go, no.
they have no chill. That's the thing. I feel like it's funny because high school coaches, bro, you forget, like, these are teenagers. Like, these are just like, they're still growing up. And these like grown ass people are, by the way, for good reason. Like, I get it. Like, sports really toughen you up. But it's crazy, like, what coaches can get away with saying.
Bro,
Like,
crazy
because imagine if a teacher said that stuff to you. Just imagine what would happen.
There's
bro.
a reason our history teacher was the coach.
There you go. So
Our lineman coach was our like fucking government teacher. So it was pretty fucking funny.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
it was pretty funny, bro.
Because I'm pretty
he
sure,
would act
don't they have to
completely
have
different.
jobs at the school to coach?
No.
Really?
But he would act completely different than how he would like in a classroom setting, bro. He would go from like being the nicest guy on the planet to literally
That's what I'm
like,
talking about.
wanting to murder
Yeah,
us.
mine. Because remember, I did a club, FBLA, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he was the head of that club. So I was with my coach 24/7. Like, he was literally like my father in high school, bro. Because I couldn't get away from him.
That's insane.
So it sucks because he would like fucking murder me in practice. The next day I see him in class and I'm like, we're just smiling and I'm like, but I hate you right now. Like, I'm not supposed to like you. Because the coolest guy ever. Then you get to the court. And then you hate that man, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, bro, the coolest dude ever. Like, genuinely, every morning, and I mean every morning, he would walk the same path to drop his kids off. Like, he has a daughter and a little son, bro.
Yeah.
Drop them off at the bus stop that's
Yeah.
in the neighborhood right next to the school. Every morning I would see him. Hey, coach, how are you doing? What's up, man? It's a great morning. Have a good day. Bro, practice? You fucking stupid idiot. Get your ass back up here.
You start worrying about his kids, bro. You start worrying about his kids. You're like,
Coach, what do you do with the kids? What do you do when you get upset with them?
Nah, but genuinely, that tough love is needed, bro. When you're growing up, you need that. You need that, bro. It toughens you up.
Changed me, bro.
Yeah,
I would have
for
been
sure.
a bitch coming out of high school.
Me personally,
You still a bitch.
I still think, yeah. I mean, so they ain't doing a good enough job with you, but
He ain't doing a great
Anyway.
job with you either.
at least I played for all.
Go
I am
fuck
playing.
yourself.
Anyway, the last one we had, somebody said, back when I was a junior in high school, I was on the varsity basketball team. Our coach was a big hard ass, but he usually meant well. One day, we heard a 6'10 student transfer to our school. We were a smaller school, so our coach was excited and couldn't wait to have him on the team. When the student got to our school, my coach went to talk to him. Coach came into practice later that day, and we were expecting to see the tall kid with him, but he wasn't. When we asked Coach about it, he got so mad, wouldn't tell us, and we all ran suicides for the rest of the practice. Turns out, that 6'10 kid was in love with golf and said he'll never play another sport. Never seen my coach so heartbroken before, but we couldn't stop laughing when we found out. The heartbreak that coach has.
6'10", and you're fucking playing golf,
He's in love
bro?
with golf. Yeah, he says he won't play another sport. Bro, you know how, because I had a small school too. We had a similar situation. Not similar. Not to that. We had a guy who was like 6'6", like 220, bro.
Yeah.
Athletic specimen, right? Turns out he's dog shit at basketball. Awful.
Bro,
so we got so excited for him, bro. Mind you, I wasn't because that was my spot. First, I was like, hold on, I hope you're not.
Bro. We had this. So this was during, I think it was my sophomore or junior year of football. We had this 6'7", 6'8" kid. Join the football team, bro. Coach was like fucking drooling from the bottom of his mouth. I'm gonna make this kid the best fucking receiver ever. He was quick too, bro. Like this kid was a fucking beast.
Wait, what happened then?
Could not catch a ball for his fucking life, bro. Could not. No. When I tell you, like, genuinely, he was fast, he was tall, he was athletic, but he could not catch a ball, bro.
But that's okay.
And cherry on top was that this fucking idiot got himself suspended 2 days after he transferred to our school.
Oh, well.
Because he got into a fight.
That'll do it. I was going to say it's not too bad because at least you can change his position. Like, if he's at least athletic, you can find a place
I'm telling
for him.
you, bro.
But if he's dumb like that,
he was
then
genuinely, like, happy to have a tall kid, bro.
And you, bro, again, if it wasn't for COVID, like, you would have been okay.
I would have been okay. Yeah.
Like, yeah,
genuinely,
but
like,
football
was
like
like
last 2 years.
Yeah.
But now we got you doing croquet. You're pretty good though. You're pretty damn good, bro.
I powerlift.
But anyway,
going on to here,
those are some good stories, bro.
Great
those are good stories. Please keep leaving submissions. But
us for my story. Let's go to Heat or Delete.
Heat or Delete is the ultimate debate segment for sparking some friendly controversy. Each week, the boys are given statements submitted by their listeners on anything and everything, from food preferences to music taste to sports takes. They cover it all. They then choose heat if they agree with the statement, or delete if they disagree, and go back and forth debating their choice. Make sure to leave your heat or delete questions in the link below to be featured in future episodes.
For the first one, heat or delete, Nikola Jokic was the right pick for MVP.
Ooh, because there was some back and forth on this. I'm gonna say Heat.
Oh, Heat.
I'm gonna be honest, like, bro. I mean, he is the best player in the league. Like,
Heat.
The dude, let's be honest, bro. He's won 3 out of the last 4 years MVPs.
No, Heat, bro.
And to be real with you,
it's not debatable though either.
No, it is debatable, bro. SGA, Shea.
Shea.
Okay,
if it was Shea, yeah.
I mean,
I thought you were gonna bring Embiid. I was like, bro, go fuck yourself.
No, fuck Embiid, bro. Well, no,
fuck
like
yourself.
him.
Go fuck yourself. Fuck Embiid.
I mean, bro, the 3 MVP candidates were Shea, Jokic, and Luka Doncic, which also all of them has a case, bro. All of them have a case for it. The one that was like trending online was because Shea versus Jokic. A lot of people are like, okay, Shea led his team to the number 1 in the West. Also super young. But
let's just not say anything.
No, Jokic deserved to be MVP, bro. He's obviously the best player in the NBA right now.
Last year too, bro.
He should have won it last year too, to be honest with you. But there's like voters fatigue, so they're like, oh, I can't vote this guy again. That's the problem. But that's why they probably gave it. I'm gonna be real. If they gave it to Jokic,
Gobert last year?
No, they gave it Gobert. That's Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, he was Defensive Player of the Year.
They gave it to Embiid last year, which again, he had a great chance for it. But it should have been Jokic last year too. The thing is, I feel like if Jokic won last year, Shea would have won this year. But since they kind of robbed Jokic last year, they had to give it to Jokic this year. But it sucks again for Shea because Shea really made a good case for it.
Yeah.
He'll win it eventually. He's so good.
No, he's doing great.
But the next one, Heat or Delete. Football is a harder sport than basketball.
Heat. I'm gonna argue Heat only because if you were to say basketball is harder in terms of skills than football, I would agree with you. But that's only in certain areas, like obviously dribbling, things like that. When it comes to football, it's definitely going to be harder only because you're going to have to learn footwork. You need the endurance for it. You need the stamina for it. You could argue, yes, I see that look on your face. You could argue that footwork in basketball is harder, but fuck no. Never. Not even harder. Never will be.
I mean, but
it is not footwork. No, not equal at all, bro. When it comes to football, you got to watch your feet every fucking way where you go. Receivers have to watch their feet. Linemen have to watch their feet, everything, bro. So when and it's just physically more tasking. I'm sorry, but it really is.
I'm gonna argue with you on the case that, first of all, basketball requires more stamina. I mean, that's 100%. It's because basketball
requires
more stamina. You're running down the court all the time. Football, play, rest, play, rest, play, rest. So already you need more stamina for basketball because you're doing it for a longer period of time. You are running constantly, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's not set up a play, stop, run back, huddle, set up a play, run. So stamina-wise, I don't agree with you.
I'm disagreeing with you only because it's not. You don't huddle up every play.
No, that's fine, but still, basketball requires more because you're still constantly running compared to football where you have those.
Well, that's if you're playing 24. That's if you're playing for the full 45 minutes, right?
No, it's 48 minutes.
48 minutes?
I mean, I guess it depends where you're
That's
playing,
if you're playing for the full 48 minutes, which most likely you are not.
No, but still, it requires. Yeah, but football, you're not. You get to rest completely. If you're an offensive player, you sit the entire time on defense.
With high school, from my experience, you were not able to rest as much.
Because you play both ends of the field. You play defense and offense, right?
Yeah.
In high school, a lot of players play both,
but
which I get it. But again, it doesn't matter. Like basketball, when you're on the court, it is more stamina wise compared to football. It just is. And
here's the thing. It's also harder because you can't fuck up in football. Every play counts in football. You can go run down the court and miss a 3. That's fine. You can go make another 3 later during the game. You miss a touchdown play. You miss anything when it comes to bro. I'm telling you.
I'll agree. Every play in football is more important than every play in basketball,
which is why it's harder.
But it's a game of numbers. There's more plays in basketball, so yeah, you could say the value is a little less. But still, everything you do in anything matters to that overall outcome. Oh, if I had made that layup in the first quarter, we would have done this different. If I had made the free throw in the second quarter, we would have won this game. It's like every play does matter.
Yes
regardless.
and no.
No, I agree with you. I think football, every play matters a little more, just because there's less of them, though. But basketball, bro,
which is why it's harder. Because if you were to put it in terms of you're genuinely playing chess when it comes to football and you're playing checkers when it comes to basketball.
Yeah, but I don't think football is harder to play than basketball. I don't think it takes, like you were saying, the skill side of things. I don't think football. I think if you were people, I'll say this: more people can be good at football than basketball. That's what I'm going to say.
True.
I agree with that. I think there's more because football, you extend the field. There's so many different things you can do in football. With basketball, you have to be good at dribbling. You have to be able to put the ball in the basket. You have to be able to play defense. With football, if I can't catch, no problem. They're going to find a different place for me. If I'm not a great runner, no problem. I don't have to be a running back. I'll find a place somewhere else. I'm a big boy? Great. Put me on the line. I'm not going to play receiver. There's more accommodity. Did I say that right? That word sounded weird. They could accommodate more for football players than basketball. That's my argument. That's why I feel like it's harder because you have to be a certain player to be a basketball player versus football. There's a little more wiggle room. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking anything away from football. It's still a very hard sport. But I just personally believe it takes more to play basketball than football. But I get your arguments. Mm-hmm. They're good. And we can argue about this all day.
I see your point.
All right, go ahead and...
All right. So for the next heat or delete, Anthony Edwards will be the face of the NBA in 5 years.
Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to say delete.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to say delete. And I love Anthony Edwards, bro. I'm going to say I think he's had... I'm not saying he's overrated. I'm just going to say he's had a hype train during these playoffs that I think could quiet down probably once they lose to the Nuggets, which, again, I really think they will. I love everything about Anthony Edwards. I think he's an incredible player. He's athletic. He has the talk. He's humble. He's just a great fucking player to watch. But I'm going to be honest. I still think Luka Doncic is going to be the face of the league. Luka is just one of those players. I don't think they want him to be, though, because he's international.
I'm going to say the reason he's not going to be the face of the league is because he doesn't have the same mentality as Anthony Edwards.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Explain. I mean, you said it.
Being so
what does that mean? No,
I mean,
explain.
as obvious as it can be, fucking be, bro. No one is as aggressive as Anthony Edwards has been in the past year and a half.
That's just because he's an athletic specimen. That doesn't take away from Luka's mentality. Luka's a winner, bro. He fucking plays to win, bro.
Here's the
he doesn't care.
No. I could argue that Luka kind of has the same mentality as Jokic. but not as lazy. He's not as lazy as Jokic because, bro, Jokic is fucking lazy. But if you were to compare mentality between Anthony Edwards and Luka, no, bro. Anthony Edwards is a million times more aggressive when it comes to playing basketball.
That's the craziest take.
I don't know. You got a
bro.
crazy fucking take for thinking
You're
Luka's
insane,
going to be.
bro.
Luka's,
You
here's
know,
the thing.
bro, the comments will grill you on this. Like, if we actually got comments, they would grill you on this.
No,
I can't believe what
I don't
you're saying.
agree with you. I'm sorry,
And
but
I'm just gonna wipe that argument aside. Fuck mentality. As a player, Luka Doncic is a better player than Anthony Edwards. In 5
you're
years'
doing
time,
this for views.
No, it's not for
Oh,
views.
you're doing
It's
this
not
for views.
It's not for
Oh,
views.
no.
It's not for views.
Oh,
It's not
speaking
for
of
views.
getting fucking cooked
It's
in
not
the
for views.
comments.
It's not for views. This isn't taking anything. Would you like to let me explain, or do you want to just
Go ahead, explain.
Okay. It's not that Anthony Edwards lacks and he's not good or anything. Luka Doncic is more of a pure scorer than Anthony Edwards. It is what it is. It is what it is. Is Anthony Edwards way more athletic? Absolutely. Absolutely. I will guarantee that people would agree with me. Luka's more of a pure scorer than Anthony Edwards. I don't think that's a discussion. I don't think so. But hey, no problem. I get it. The recency bias. The recency bias. If you don't want to look in my eyes, I get it, bro. I get it. I'd be hurt too if I'm losing. I'm going to tell you something. Anthony Edwards in 5 years, will he be the face of the league? Absolutely he can. He can. But I don't think he will compared to Luka. In terms of...
How old is Luka?
I think he's only like 3 or 4 years older than Ant.
There you go.
So, and but mind you, players' primes usually come later by your 28, 29, 30.
That's what I'm saying.
Ant is 22 right now.
That's what I'm
5,
saying.
6, 7. Yeah, they'll probably both be in their primes. So, it'll be fun to see. Also, don't forget, Jason Tatum could make a case for it. But I think a lot of...
I mean, I haven't really seen much from him in the past.
He's so cold.
Since their loss in the playoffs.
I think the Celtics will probably win the whole thing, to be honest with you. So they just beat the Cavs, so they're now to the next round already. But to end it off, yeah, he could be, but I don't think so. I think Luka's going to be the face of the league.
Let's just get over to Heat Check.
Hey, let us know what y'all think, man. Who's crazier? Or we're both dumb.
That was a crazy take. I can't lie.
Whatever.
Heat Check is an interactive segment where the boys look into the advice-seeking world, exploring real-life dilemmas submitted by our listeners on the internet. From relationship struggles to career problems to family issues, no topic is off limits. They offer their take on the hottest questions, mixing in a dose of humor along the way. While you may think you have things in your life covered, a quick heat check never hurts. Make sure to leave your heat check questions in the link below to be featured in future episodes.
So for this first heat check, this person goes, I am a high school student and have never been one for sports. I have struggled with the weight for most of my life and I'm currently underweight. I want to build more muscle mass, but I find the gym too boring. I go for jogs regularly, but I don't really have experience with any other sports. What is a good sport to play, preferably alone?
That seemed like a lot. I almost got confused with what he's asking.
So he's struggling with weight. He's been struggling with weight. He's underweight and he wants to build more muscle mass, but he finds the gym too boring.
Sure.
And if you want to play a sport,
so he's asking. Okay, so just to answer his question, I mean, he's asking for a sport he can play individually.
yes.
You can play croquet. We talked about it.
What the
You
fuck
love
is up
croquet.
with you and croquet?
I don't know. Is that even a thing? I don't know what am I saying.
So
but
here's the thing: if you want to play a sport, preferably alone, you're gonna have to do your research on that. I don't know why.
what could you play alone? I'm trying to think. What sports can
I
you
was
play
gonna say
alone?
maybe like a track and field kind of sport that you can do.
If
like
he likes
shot
running,
put,
he said he
shot
likes
put.
running.
Well, here's the thing: if you're obviously underweight and you're struggling with gaining muscle mass,
You don't-
stop running.
No. Oh, that's the thing.
You're struggling with gaining weight. Stop running. I don't know why you're still running.
I also think he's just confused. I'm like, you're trying to build weight, but for what? You obviously don't like the gym. That's fine. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I hate the gym too, but a lot of people don't like the gym. They do it because they need those physical results. So again, you're going to do things in life. He's a kid, bro. You're going to do things in life that you're just not going to like.
Yeah.
But you have to do it.
You got to do it. So honestly,
but I'm
you're
also
gonna
saying
have
this.
to get in the gym one way or another. Just because you
Yeah.
don't like it, that doesn't mean you
Of
shouldn't
course.
do it.
If you want to play sports, you're going to have to get physically.
And especially if you're underweight and you're struggling with gaining weight, stop running because you need to gain muscle mass. So,
But I'm also going to say this. Like you said, why track and field? Why are you restricting yourself to, I have to gain weight? why don't you be a runner?
Yeah, I mean, if you jog regularly, if you have the stamina for it, do 400s.
Yeah.
If you're more of a sprinter, go do the hundreds. You know.
Yeah,
it depends on you. Yeah, it all depends on you. Exactly.
If you want to be a football player, get in the gym. But if you don't want to be a football player or something like that, bro, if you're skinny, that's fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead and work on running. You're gonna be a good runner. I also struggle with weight gain, bro. Like it is tough. But there are things you could do, and I'm going to tell you, basketball, you don't need to be that physically shredded for basketball.
Yeah.
So, like, if you get a little bit of height or something, that could be good too.
I agree.
All right, for the second heat check, somebody asked, I'm about to start high school after the summer and really want to try out for basketball, but I've never played before. All my friends played in middle school, and they keep telling me to give it a try, but I'm afraid because they're so much better than me. I feel like I'm too far behind, and I'm almost 100% sure I won't make the team. I don't want to embarrass myself. So should I just skip the tryout? What should I do?
I said tryout. Here's the thing. For most schools, for most high schools, from my understanding, when you want to join a basketball team, you want to join a football team, you're gonna have one class that's called sports training.
Yeah. Which
is for basketball, football, whatever sport you're doing. So you're gonna be in the class. You're gonna obviously receive some training with that. Whether it's weight training, whether it's weight training, if you're running, like doing plays, you're doing shooting drills, things like that, still go for it, try out. And if you don't make it, ask the coach, be like, what is it I need to improve on? What is it I should do better on?
Yeah.
Once he tells you for the next year during like basketball season and off season up until next season, go and train. Mm-hmm. Go improve on the things you need to improve on, because you can make so much. You can literally level up so much in just 1 year.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're staying consistent with it, if you're staying disciplined with it, you could easily join the team next year.
And then I'll also say this, bro. What if you make the team? Mm-hmm. Don't discount yourself. What if you make the team? So
exactly.
Even
if you make the team as a bench, at least you'll still be doing practice. You'll be at practice. You'll be learning.
The most important thing you could do is to get on that team.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter about playing right away. The thing is, bro, I started playing basketball sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
I am not, bro. I was like dog shit. Like genuinely. The only reason I even made the team is because I'm at a small school and I was 6'3", like sophomore year. Mm. If I was at a real school, no, not would I couldn't dribble.
Yeah, if you were at my school, no fucking shot.
No, I wouldn't have made a shot. There was no place for me to actually be a basketball player at a real school. The thing is, since I was at a small school and I tried out, I made the team. But I'll also say this. Like you said, every year matters, bro. I went from sophomore year to not even being able to dribble with my head up to senior year starting varsity. Mm-hmm. And again, and just thinking about it now, I've been playing basketball for 6 years or something like that, and I'm better than the average player. Like I will definitely be better than most average people. I'm not like a crazy athlete, but again, we're talking about I started sophomore year. You're starting freshman year. Try it out. You never know what can happen, and also, don't be afraid because other people are better than you. Use that to fuel you. Like, look at those people, look at what they're doing right, and take from that too. Because I learned so much looking at people better than me. And listening to people.
Just because someone has had more experience playing, that does not make them better than you in the long run.
Bro. That's a good point. I played for 3 years in high school. I started over people who've been playing since they were 7.
Yeah.
So just think about it. It's not really about, and mind you, there's a lot of talented people. You just got to hone into it. And also the hard work. Bro, hard work beats talent. That is a real thing. Work your ass off. And you might end up making the team, and that's great because even if you're on the bench, you're going to learn so much during those practices. And all you can do is focus on yourself. So, good luck.
Yeah.
That's all I got. But what's the last one?
So, for this next one, this person goes, so I saw a movie using the death crawl workout, which is the bear crawls.
Yeah.
It's off-season, and in my opinion, my coach isn't too knowledgeable about physical workouts. Why do you not have a strength coach?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Maybe small school.
What I'm really asking is, does this workout make me a stronger lineman?
What is it for
it
you,
obviously,
bro?
well, okay, from experience, it obviously will make you a stronger lineman. But don't just rely on that, bro. Go hit the gym, go bench, go do all the work. I don't know if you guys
require you to.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have like strength. I don't know if you guys have like weight training during the off season or something like that. But just go do those workouts at a regular gym. Even if you only do them at an hour at like school or something like that during like 6th, 7th hour, whenever your football class is, go to the gym for the next 2-3 hours and then just do the exact same thing. Also eat. You're a lineman. So fucking fuel up. Fuel up. I'm telling you, bro. Honestly,
I don't really have much to say on this.
Yeah, I don't have much to say other than just go hit the gym. You want to get stronger, you're going to have to hit the gym.
Yeah, that's fair. We never did bear crawls, so thankfully,
bro, they were. Oh my god,
we did it in we did it in our weight training class.
They're hell sent,
but
they're hell sent.
No, they're awful. I'm just
awful.
happy because again, we would run. Our punishments are always running.
Do what is it? Tire flips. You want to be a fucking strong lineman? You better go do some tire flips.
Those are so much harder than I thought. Those are so much harder than I thought.
So I have this story where during sophomore year,
you shit yourself.
I missed a week of football. I missed a week of football because I was super sick. And we had a game the day after. I come back to my coach. The day after I come back. So I come to my coach and, he tells me, hey, you're not going to be able to play the game unless, you do your punishment. I go, okay, coach, that's fine. What's my punishment? He goes, so for every day you miss practice, you have to do 100 yards of tire flips.
Wait. You missed a week.
8 days to be exact. So
well, coach, I'll see you next game. so I'm gonna play
I go, coach, you want me to do 800 yards of tire flips? He goes, yep. I go, all right, cool. I could do that. I'm gonna go grab the lightest tire and just knock this shit out. Not even halfway into the practice. So I go over, we have this storage container full of like tires and stuff like that. I'm looking, some pretty big tires, and it goes down to this really small tire. So I go, okay, that's fine. I'll just grab the smallest tire.
You remember the weight?
No, I don't. So I grab the smallest tire, and I'm like, okay, this shit's going to be pretty fucking easy. Like, shit, it's a small tire. I'm dragging it out. I'm like, damn, this shit's heavy. But like, I bet all the other ones are so fucking heavy, So I'm doing this workout. I'm like halfway through practice. I thought I was going to finish halfway through practice.
Yeah.
Halfway through practice, I'm not even 300 yards in.
Bro, 800 yards is ridiculous.
Yeah, so my coach comes up to me, just like they're all taking a break over there. They're all getting water. My coach comes up to me. He's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm doing what you asked me to do. He goes, no, I mean, why do you have that tire? I was like, well, it's the smallest one. Did you want me to go like heavier? He goes, no, you fucking dumbass. That's the heaviest one. bro. Yo, you didn't notice? We're in Arizona. This is during the middle of fucking September. It's at least 100 and something degrees outside.
Is that hot? Was it?
It's at least 100 degrees outside, and I'm fucking wearing pads. I'm doing this in pads. I'm not even doing this like with shorts on or anything.
I think you fucked yourself.
I'm in pads. No, we had to do them in pads.
Okay.
He goes, why'd you grab the heaviest tire, you fucking dumbass? I'm like, what?
You're like, because I wanted to be a better soldier, sir.
For you, sir? No. Because I go.
Oh my god!
I can't fucking believe this. He goes, well, you're gonna do it. You picked that tire, right?
No,
you're fucking joking. So what I thought was gonna be only half of my practice, I stayed there for 2-3 hours doing tire flips, 800 yards.
Did you play the next game?
So no, I know he's not watching this. But I only did 600 yards. I skipped the last 200. I told him I did it.
Bro, you picked up the heaviest tire. I would have only done 400. That is insane.
I think if I were to like take a guess, it would have probably been like 200 something plus pounds for the tire. I wanted to kill myself that day, bro.
I think you did. Pretty sure you did.
It was bad, bro. It was bad.
Oh, good times, bro.
Yeah?
High school sports, I'm telling you. If
it makes you want to kill yourself.
Yeah, okay. Well, all right. That's twice. Are you good, bro? You feeling good?
It's okay.
But anyway, that was all our submissions. But again, leave all the comments with everything we said today. If you guys agree, disagree, or anything else you guys want us to talk about. If I can speak English. Topic of the week will be on our Instagram. So make sure to check those out to actually leave new submissions for week to week. But yeah, man, that was a fun one. High school sports were always a good time. But
yeah.
Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. We love y'all. We will see you guys in the next episode. Heatin' Up Podcast is out.
Peace.